Alright, so the GW2 summer sale is here. It stays until July 9th. So, you're probably thinking, what should I buy? First of all, disclaimer, you don't have to buy anything. It's a free-to-play game and enjoy it as you'll wish. But if you want to buy something, you're probably looking up guides or searching through the internet, and every hardcore creator is telling you to buy the biggest, most expensive bundle. But today we're skipping all the hype, all the clickbait. If you're a practical player who just want to log in, have fun, play the character you love, and play the game, what do you need? Okay, so let's look at what gives you the most fun and the most freedom in the game, and what can you safely skip. Let's start with the absolute best value on the entire sale. The Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire combo. If you have a tight budget, or if you're starting out, or you don't want to spend so much on the game even though you're rich, who knows, this is the only thing you need to buy. The Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire combo is an absolutely phenomenal bundle. You get 2 expansions for the price of 1 usually, and now with a sale it's even cheaper. So for next to nothing, this pack completely transforms the game. Heart of Thorns gives you gliding, so now you will stop falling to your death. Path of Fire gives you all of the cool mounts. The Raptor, the Springer, the Skimmer, I will show you everything, it's really cool. Hardcore players will tell you that you're missing out if you don't use End of Dragons, but honestly, End of Dragons is not really necessary yet. The absolute sheer amount of content, elite specs and maps in Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire will keep you happily playing for hundreds of hours. Start there. Okay, disclaimer about the expansions. The first 2 expansions are significantly harder than the last ones. The Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire were engineered with the next step in mind. The creator thought, okay, people are level 80, they're good at the game, they need a challenge. So these 2 maps will be harder. If you don't like that, well, you don't have to play in the maps, you can do anything else, but the cool thing is the elite specializations. If you don't have any expansions, you don't know what an elite is. You get an elite specialization for your class, so we have 9 classes. All the classes have 4 different elite specializations, which means you have a lot more to play. And these change the class entirely. So that's why you need the expansions to get the elite spec you want. Okay, if you look at tier 2, or like what would you buy if you have that already, or if you want even more fun? What's not core, what you don't actually need? Okay, for me, 2 expansions stands out. It's not the latest one, Visions of Eternity, and it's not End of Dragons. The 2 ones I really like are Secrets of the Obscure and Janthir Wilds. So, what do you want if you want to spend a bit more? You don't just buy the expansions for the maps or the gold farms, you actually buy the expansions for fun, right? So, the 2 favorites, as I mentioned, I would say Secrets of Obscure. In Secrets of Obscure, the 2 really good selling points. You get a fast track, in quotation, fast. It's not fast, but it's faster track to get the sky scale, which is, you know, the flying helicopter that everyone wants. Disclaimer, it's not a fast way, it's just faster. Also, except the sky scale, you also get access to Weaponmaster Training. Secrets of Obscure does not give you any new elite specs, but what they do is let you use the weapon tied to the elite spec to any of the specs. So normally a necromancer can only wear a cool greatsword if the Reaper, but if you have the Weaponmaster Training, you can use a greatsword on any of the specs while playing necromancer. And also the expanded weapon proficiency, or like the advanced Weaponmaster Training, will give you access to new weapons. So for necromancer, that's a cool set of swords, which are ranged, by the way, really cool. And expansion number 2 to buy, for me, my favorite, are Janthir Wilds. You get an awesome cat, of course, you already have it if you played some World vs. World. You also get your own home, or called homestead, which is awesome. You can grow your own stuff, you can buy nodes, you can build your own house. I mean, it's really cool. It's expensive though, but really cool. So, your own freaking house, man. That's amazing. And really good maps and the ability to use spears. The spear weapon, at least on land, is not accessible unless you have Janthir Wilds. The Janthir Wilds give you that, and it's a really good weapon. The spear are a lot of the meta weapons for almost every class, so it's a really good weapon to have. But remember, this is not necessarily, it's just fun. I love the spear, I love the legendary spear. It's awesome, but you don't need it. But these are 2 expansions I would buy if I'm not buying the core one. Okay, so the hidden trap here, the elephant in the room, the Living World seasons. I love them, but they're not necessary for just playing the game. You can also buy these with gems that you bought with gold. So you don't have to buy this with your hard-earned real money. You don't need to buy them day one. There's a lot of stuff to cover with the Living World seasons, and it's really good. But you don't need them right now. Right now, I just want you to play my favorite game and have fun. So, the summary is simple. Get Heart of Thorns Path to Fire for ultimate value. Grab SotO or Janthir if you want the weapon freedom right away or the sky scale. And skip the rest for now. Stop stressing about the spreadsheets. Log in your character that you love and have fun.